Are you tired of cold calling event planners? Or maybe you're tired of sliding people's DMs trying to book paid speaking opportunities. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you what you want to do to book paid speaking opportunities without cold calling and do it in a way that can keep you booked for the next 12 months and beyond. Hello, I'm Kenton Simmons and welcome to Monetize You. This video channel is all about how to build a profitable speaking business before the stage, on the stage, and after the stage. And in this video, I'm going to give you some things to consider when you're looking at booking paid speaking opportunities. Now, in a few days, I'm going to be having a training to go deeper into this where I can show you how to create what I like to call a money-making speech and show you how to promote yourself so you can make money from this speech, so you can stop sliding in people's DMs, so you can stop being overwhelmed by social media and know exactly what to do to make $100,000 plus for your speaking business. So if you want to jump on that live free training, it's going to take place on Thursday. So whenever you're watching this video, the link will be down in the description where you can jump on that live training and I can help you and serve you. And I'll probably do some live, what I call marketing audits, speech audits for speakers just like yourself. All right. So click the link down below or go to moneymakingspeech.com to be able to jump on that training. So let's talk about booking paid speaking opportunities. Now, I believe that the number one skill you should have in your speaking business is knowing how to book paid speaking opportunities. Listen, you're not in the speaking business. You say, what? Yeah, you're not in the speaking business. You're in the business of marketing your speaking services. Let me say that again. You're not in the speaking business, right? You're in the business of marketing your speaking services. You know, I was a choir director for many years, right? And had some of these amazing female sopranos and altos. And I personally believe that they could out-sing Beyonce. These women could just tear the whole church up. But here's one thing that Beyonce knows. That's kind of cool. Beyonce knows. Beyonce knows, right? One thing that Beyonce knows is she's not in the singing business. She's in the business of marketing her singing services. So the difference between the women in my church choir and Beyonce is that Beyonce understands the marketing game. And the difference between you and a book speaker is that they understand that they are in the business of marketing their speaking services, and you must be too. So let's talk about three things that you want to consider when looking at building a profitable speaking business. Now I'm gonna go to my handy dandy whiteboard here. Go to my handy dandy whiteboard, and let's talk about what I've coined the profitable speaker bridge. All right. So let's say that this is a bridge. Okay. And here's maybe your vehicle. Right, this is your vehicle. Boom. Let's say this bridge. Okay, let's say that this is the bridge. And the idea is this bridge has three sections. Okay, this bridge has three sections. Now, what happens a lot of times is that speakers don't fully understand where they are on this bridge. Now, most people like to be in this section right here. Okay. This is where they want to get on the microphone and speak. All right. But a lot of people, their bridges are broken. Now, you remember a few months back, there was this ship, I believe it was in Baltimore, and the ship hit the bridge, right? The ship hit the bridge, and the ship actually caused the bridge, hit the bridge down here, and the bridge fell down. What happens is that most speakers' bridge is broke because they don't understand, number one, what happens before the stage, right? They don't know what happens before the stage. They don't understand what they should be doing to book paid speaking opportunities. Most people want to easily jump into the second phase. This is when they're on the stage. And after the person gets on the stage, their income dries up after that first presentation because they don't understand what they should be doing after the stage. Now, I believe, and I talk more about this in my money making speech training. You can click the link to jump on that. But I believe in this first phase, it should be all about, oh, get this thing to work again. Let's close this out. All right, cool. It should be all about your promotions. That's what you should be focusing on before the stage. Now, on the stage, you should be focused all on having a dope and amazing presentation. And then lastly, you want to be able to productize, or what I call productization. And things happen here. A lot of speakers' business is broke here because they don't know how to book paid speaking opportunities with event planners. So the first thing I want you to do, number one, your first skill should be in finding event planners. Like finding people who have the ability to give you $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, $75,000, $100,000 to book you to speak. You know, a lot of times people feel like those individuals are their friends and their followers on social media. Guess what? Your friends, your social media followers, they aren't buying jack from you. They aren't booking you to speak. Think about it. How many people on your social media list have actually pulled out their checkbook, had the authority to bring you in to speak? I'll wait. Right. So the idea is you want to reconsider how you are finding event planners. Now, of course, there are strategies to, you can have lists, you can have LinkedIn, you can have event websites, you can go through speaker bureaus. There are many different ways that you can do this. There's things called showcasing. There's ways you can do it through paid ads. But the idea is, if you're going to book paid speaking opportunities, guess what? You have to know how to find event planners, right? If you are not spending the majority of your business on finding event planners, guess what? That's going to directly relate and connect with your income. Okay? Number two, second skill that you want to have outside of finding event planners is knowing how to pitch event planners. Yeah, knowing how to pitch event planners. Knowing, rather than, picking up the phone and just, hey, will you book me to speak? Will you book me to speak? Will you book me to speak? Doing cold calls? No, you want to get very skilled at knowing, once you have their information, right? Knowing when they book speakers, knowing what type of speakers they look for, and knowing what they need when it's time to review speakers. Now, here's the beautiful thing about it. What you pitch to event planners is all about the transformation. Like, how are you going to transform their audience? Like I said in the previous video, that they are not looking for more information. They are looking for individuals that can take their story and their solutions and put it into a profitable speech that's going to transform their audience. So now, after you find event planners, then guess what? You want to know how to pitch event planners. Right, without picking up the cold call, hey, book me to speak, book me to speak, book me to speak. The idea is you want to lead with value. You want to lead with value in your demo videos. You want to lead with value in your emails. You want to lead with values in your pitch deck. You want to lead with values in the conversations that you may have with people on LinkedIn, or people that are live in, people that are right in front of your face, right? So the first thing, you want to find event planners. Number two, you want to pitch event planners. And number three, guess what? You want to create top of mind awareness with these event planners. I understand that event planners, they aren't booking speakers all year long, right? There's a period of time when they are booking event planners, but can you create enough top of mind awareness or TOMA in their mind so when it's time to book a speaker, they know who to go to? So number one, what does your website look like? Is your website set up in a way that gives people that stick to you type of messaging, right? When people come to your website, do they stick to your message? Do they say, man, we need to figure out how we can get him or her into our event? Number two, what about your demo video? Is your demo video exciting? Does your demo video have testimonials and information that they can see, that they can hear, that, man, if they can do this at this conference, at this workshop, they can come do the same thing at ours. Number three, your references. Are there other people just like them that can say, man, I love this speaker. I want to get this speaker. And outside of that, how are you serving them with valuable content that's going to benefit them and their industry? You know, I speak at schools and colleges, right? So I have a lot of information that's giving them value. So when I show up, they're like, man, Ken, we've been following you for a while. We share I love going to schools, and the teachers already show my 20 years of YouTube videos they're showing in their classroom. Yeah. So much so, I remember I was over in Saudi Arabia, and this man walked up to me and said, I've been watching you for 7 years, and it's been my prayer to meet you in person. Can you create enough top of mind awareness so that now you don't have to cold call? Top of mind awareness, but you got to be sliding in DMs, but now you're pulling people to you. In my upcoming live training, I'm going to be talking to you about what I call my promotion pinwheel, right? It's a 5-step strategy on how you can promote yourself all year long on autopilot. Now, if you want to jump on that training, of course, click the link down below. But guess what? When you are considering booking paid speaking opportunities, number one skill you want to have is to find event planners. The second skill that you want to have is know how to pitch event planners. And the third skill you want to have is creating TOMA, top of awareness marketing for event planners. Now, if I can help you, listen, there are some more videos here where I break down this speaker bridge even more and show you how you want to weave in this paid promotion pinwheel so you don't have to cold call, slide in DMs, or beg people to book you to speak, right? No more big marketing. You should be attraction marketing. So click this link here to watch this next video. Bye-bye.